Hello, everybody. It is time to fight the endgame boss, because I did all the searching I needed to do and found all the keys and whatnot and completed all the endgame objectives, and I have no idea what's on the other side of this portal. I have a feeling it's going to be scary. Hey, how's it going, Aaron? And yes, JoJo is my default I'm not here right now screen. I just thought that was a cute little video of her sleeping. Alright, I guess let's see how this goes. Yeah, well, I'm full on BFC ammo and health and everything, but nice to see that those items are there, but I feel like I'm gonna get trapped into this, yeah. Oh great, it's a massive pain elemental. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, I guess I see. Can I shoot him? Is he behind a wall? Okay, I guess it is hitting him. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got it. Well, don't get it that well. I just wish I can automatically decline Life Sigil until I start learning the boss and actually need it. I guess actually the rail spike down here might be it. Oh, come on. Hello, I'll answer that in a moment. Man. Ah, come on, no, my shield! Oh, shit. Okay. Shit. Man, seriously? Okay. Oh, hold on one second. I can't see an entire chat message. That's a problem. Your last few stream names remind me of how AOT was naming its final arc, Season 4, Part 2, Part A. Yeah, no, it was kind of the joke for the name of the DLC just being kind of generic, Doom the Dark Ages Revelation. Which is a shame, because I think this is a great DLC. It's one of those DLCs that's better than the main game that it's the DLC for. Rockets might be the thing to do. Oh, okay, I guess that's how I'm getting health. Ah. Wait, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, I definitely spoke too soon. Okay. Alright, I think I've learned phase 1-ish. Learned a thing or two about the first phase. Shit. Okay. Alright. Now enemies to fight. Okay. Okay. Oh, lots of other enemies. Come on, die. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Keeping your legs firmly attached today? Yeah, no, I was back at work the next day, but yes, no, no horrifying leg accidents today so far. Also, hello, Zombie. Okay, so we're starting all the way from the beginning again. I think we... Crap, no, it's not working. Damn it, just switch off my... I wipe. Which weapon did we want to start off with? I think actually rocket launchering seemed to do pretty well. Oh no. Damn it. I was just trying to switch over to my plasma rifle. Maybe rail spike. Oh, stupid. I don't know why I thought shooting that would work. No, my shield's not back. Wow, if you're on the far end of that wall of projectiles that you have to hit with the shield, that is not ideal. Because the shield, it's not a gun, right? Like, it takes time for the shield to travel over there. Ah, oh, that's why. I was like, hold on, why aren't I grabbing it? It's because I didn't switch back to the spear. Oh no. Crap. Really? I thought I killed that one. The spear throw doesn't seem to do much to him. Not exactly landing the headshots in fairness. Okay. That's a problem. Seriously? I thought he was dead. Damn it. Okay. Okay, I've got 3 BFG shots, and I've got the 93 shotgun. My concern is if I use them, do I get that ammo back? Okay, you know what, here. We're gonna try 1 BFG shot on this one, because there's at least... BFC, sorry. Because there's at least 1 to be found in the arena. Let's see what it does to it. Doesn't seem to do much. Okay, so, and then we'll check. If I restart the checkpoint, do I get it back? Yeah, okay, I do get it back. Which is good to know. And how are we doing with 93 shotgun? I've got 18 rounds. And that thing does good work. It's a good shotgun. However, if the BFC doesn't seem to really do much damage to this boss, this might be one that you just have to kind of keep shooting him and hope that he eventually dies, as opposed to trying to go for really big hits. Jojo, it's okay, baby. Jojo, we've been playing like this for hours. Why is it a problem now? Rocky hasn't moved. And he's a good boy. Rocky's very good. Jojo, no! I can't save Rocky in this posture, Jojo. You need to be a good girl. It was Jojo's birthday on Wednesday, too. She's 6 years old now. Jojo? Jojo. She seems to be settling down. Oh god. DLC bigger than the main game? No. It's like the main game's definitely longer, but I think the DLC is a lot better. It's really just 4 levels, but 4 main levels and then a hub area. But I think that's all this seems to need. I've quite enjoyed my time with this DLC, to the point that I think actually if I ever played Doom the Dark Ages again, I might just play Revelations. At the same time, I think I would probably play the other levels if I was given the ability to use all of the Revelation stuff, like the spear and everything. I think they should add an update that allows you to do that. Jojo. Oh no. Jojo, leave Rocky alone, baby. But he's doing kind of okay. It's like he just landed a black flash. Ah, shit. What to do? Jojo. That I got a cyber demon to fight. Hell? Ah! Seriously? Okay, so there's a point after you fight the cyber demon enemy wave in the middle that all of the floor disappears and you have to chain, which means if you have your shield equipped during that moment, I guess fuck you. It's okay, Jojo. Look at how great your daddy's doing. You need to be excited, you tiny puppy. Get excited. Oh, what show was that? Oh, Dr. Stone, you'd say. I was like, I know that's from an anime that I've seen. Oh. Okay, I'm more reliably getting through phase 1 now. Hey, Residual Steve. And I'm doing alright. I'm fighting the optional endgame boss of the Doom DLC. Okay. How did I throw time into slow motion? Okay. Well, where? That sucks. Oh, really? Oh, why did I switch to the turret? Okay, the floor is gonna disappear. Potentially all of the floor. Really? Give me your health back, little lost souls. Okay. Oh no! No, no, no! Oh no! Ah, that's a bit of a shame too, because those pits are one-hit kill. Like, you don't just go in, lose some health, and respawn. It's just you're dead if you fall. And yes, big Cacodemon / Pain Elemental. I guess more like a Pain Elemental in this game. Ancient Elemental. I think they actually have a different name. It is still an Elemental, it's just, I think they use a different word. I think, though, the Plasma Rifle is absolutely the way to go against this guy, though. It seems to keep the damage on him the best. Man, oh, it doesn't even send all of it back, it just sends the green one. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Ah, this boss. This was a rough but so much fun. What difficulty are you on? I am on Nightmare. And, oh yeah, I think we established that they don't show you the difficulty in game. But, I mean, I can show you with my... if I leave the mission, which I won't do at this time. But, yeah, and I have the... Where's the settings? I'm not just seeing normal game settings. Can I not access them here? Alright, maybe because I'm in the tab menu, not the escape menu. Alright. Gotta get back into it. There we go. I have the, the parry and melee slow motion turned off. That's the only modifier beyond just sniper. Oh, really? Ah, fuck. Ah, Rocky, no, not now. You just altered the position of my mouse hand. Oh, no, 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 nah, fuck. That's it. That is a bit of a shame. Oh, Rocky. Yeah, sorry. The puppies just left me, and Rocky's arm grabbed my headphone cable. Alright, next attempt. Let's do this. No! Oh, damn it. Wait, what hit me when I landed? What? No, game! Oh, come on. That was absolutely not my fault. The Doomslayer is now in the back rooms. I no-clipped through the world. I am still here. I'm just kind of locked in right now. I promise I'm not ignoring any of you. Okay. Don't clip through the world. There we go. Man, the mace just wasn't moving fast enough there. Shame they're cutting so many id stuff. Yeah, no, seriously, could maybe fix some of the glitches. Because apparently there are some. Though, I mean, I guess what I can hope is that the next Doom game is, you know, just... Oh, actually, Super Shotgun did do stuff too. How about that? I'm gonna test to see if I keep close to him, can I actually do any meaningful damage with this? I guess the big problem is I wouldn't be able to really see the attacks. So yeah, I did. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, this treatment, I guess, will probably should come with some qualifiers. I think that especially with a smaller team size, I think if they're going to do Quake, they really got to just try to do something in the pocket. Like, focus mostly on just really well-designed levels, and don't worry too much about making it feel like a, what would be the word? An evolution of this type of Doom gameplay. I think that it's okay to have it just be like a really good first-person shooter. People still like playing those. And I think if anything too, like Dark Ages in particular has been kind of accused of having too many mechanics. Like you've got all these different types of parries and melee weapons and special attacks, when realistically I think a lot of people, oh god, that's it. Lots of people really like Doom Eternal and Doom 2016's more straightforward run and shoot. Had the game been this good, do you think the studio would have suffered less? I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure, because I think that there'd still be a lot of people that really dislike the focus on story, the amount of set pieces like the dragon and the titans. Like, if all that stuff's still there, I think that this game probably still would have had trouble. But I honestly think one of the biggest problems this game has, and like I know very few people agree with me on this on Twitter at least, but I think that the mandatory ray tracing hurt this game a lot. And I get the, oh well, like I mean, ray tracing cards have been out for 6 years, you should have one by now. And it's like, yeah, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the fact that fewer people were able to buy this game that would have bought a Doom game because you can't turn the ray tracing off. And honestly, in the middle of gameplay, like when I'm playing it, I don't notice it at all. I'm not thinking how amazing the lighting and reflections and shadows look. I'm just thinking about shooting and not dying. It's like, this isn't the genre for, we need this to be the most visually stunning gameplay where you can see the Doomslayer's pores on his face whenever he takes his helmet off. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that stuff's important. I think it's a waste of resources for this type of game. And crap. Oh man, really got to be like ahead of those two. Because if you're not already in the air when some of those barriers are flying at you, that's kind of it. I mean, you know, and also even just not having a PS4 version or an Xbox One version, I think that's like, I don't think people quite understand how many people were able to buy Doom Eternal when it came out, and that being one of the reasons it sold as well as it did. It was a really nice looking game, but it also had a lot of ways in which you could play it on lower end hardware. And I mean, they made a Switch version of Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. So, and I'm talking Switch 1 as well, not Switch 2. So it's not like they can't make these games run on lower end hardware. Now, granted, running and running ideally are not the same thing. So personally, I would prefer to play it on a high-end PC the way I have been, but that doesn't mean that I don't think it should be available on other weaker platforms, you know? Why am I not getting my shiny mace? There we go. Ah. Mace! The mace isn't hitting anything! And now I'm on poison ground. Ah. What? Why did I use the mace on the health zombie? Okay, that is not a variable attack. Okay. Okay. Ah! Oh no. Playing Returnal here. It said returnal, not eternal. I guess I understand how that could be confusing. Oh, ground. Thank you, ground. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh, shit! Oh god, no! I can't... I can't dash or use the spear when I have the BFC. I actually killed myself trying to switch to a weapon that could just lay a bunch of damage on him quickly. Okay. Maybe I should use the power weapons right when phase 2 starts and just whittle them down fast. Oh, okay, that's bad. Okay. Alright, let's catch up. Yeah, a 5070 Ti will absolutely be able to run this game. It's just, you'd be able to run it better if you could turn it off, too. How much does RAM cost there these days, like in Canada? I don't know. Here, let's see. Just doing a quick Amazon search of what 32 gigs of RAM, which, you know, like that's kind of the line for high-end PC. Anything above that is still high-end, but it would be difficult to say that you're running a high-end rig with 16. That said, you can still probably run most stuff with 16 RAM. Okay, let's see. First ones that come up are $340 for Canadian dollars, that is, for 32 gigs of RAM, which is probably about double what it was last year. Not fantastic. Happy with the 12 gigabyte for games I play. Wait, how much RAM does the 5070 have? Does 5070 Ti have more than 12 gigabytes of RAM? That's a lot of RAM. Like for VRAM. VRAM and system RAM, not the same. You can get away with having far less VRAM, but depending on what you're trying to play, right, and what resolution you're on, so there's not exactly a one-size-fits-all. But I'm not crazy about how expensive PC components are, and I say that as someone who's not looking to get a new PC or even upgrade my PC right now. It's just, I'm scared of how much longer it's going to go on like this. Oh. Okay, the puppies are on to something. I don't know if you guys can hear them. I certainly can, but they're barking at something outside. Something outside is unacceptable to the dogs. I was like, wait, where's the ground? Oh, did not mean to throw that spear. Actually, I don't need to charge any of the heroic essence. Really? What? How is the mace not hitting that thing? Oh, seriously? Use the bullet time and I missed. Amazing. Really? Okay. Man, the BFC is just a liability in this one. I do agree with you, the DLC for this game, Mark. I didn't play the original game, but some sections look pretty meh when compared to 2016 and Eternal. This looks much more fun. I mean, I do like Dark Ages when you're running around and shooting. I'm not as crazy about the dragon segments or the mech segments, but I think the main game is still pretty good. I am just not a fan of the fact that it doesn't run quite as well as I think it could if they just let me turn the ray tracing off. Because Doom is not the kind of game that really needs ray tracing. It's kind of funny when you can see things like the Doom 2 RTX remaster or RTX mod. I think that's fun, and I like that there's people who did that, but Doom is also a game that adding ray tracing to it doesn't hurt the performance really, because it's a very light game from 1993 on modern hardware. But this game it's doing a lot of stuff, and granted, it's running quite well for a game that has ray tracing on, but at the same time, it's just that it limited the player count, I think, substantially. And I think the game could have made a lot more money if they spent a bit more time focusing on the Doom things and a little bit of less time focusing on the fancy eye candy movie game stuff. So I do think, you know, honestly, whoever was the lead on this DLC, I think did quite a good job of addressing some of those concerns about like game speed and stuff that players of Dark Ages had, or are people who, I guess, did not like Dark Ages. Ah, no, don't happen again. I almost clipped through the world again. But see, this is why layoffs at id Software are bad. There are glitches still sometimes, and challenges like this are not the type that you want to be met with a glitch in the middle of. Oh, really? What? Man. So he seemed, the Cyber Demon, this one, seems to throw those spikes up really, really quickly, and the problem is if I'm stuck in the middle of the, because what I wanted to do there was melee him, get a perfect parry to get the double mace strike, and then just mace strike him to take him down quick. But I think the problem is if I'm stuck in those spikes, the animation for the mace is actually too long, and ends up hurting in the long run. Ah. Like, I'm totally gonna hit that, bullet? I don't know. I was like trying to find the word, but I'm concentrating too hard. Crap. Okay. Get nice and settled so it hopefully doesn't glitch out the game. Hi, puppies. Oh no, the puppies are returning. Be good, puppies. Oh. Jojo, no! Jojo, I just instructed you to be a good puppy. Oh, damn it! Of course. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, Rocky. Hold on a sec. Here, I'll go to privacy screen for a minute to get these two settled. Okay, I think they're good. Jojo? Okay, I thought she was good. Jojo? It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Rocky's not bothering you. If anything, he's bothering me. He's licking my keyboard hand. Jojo. Hey, baby. For those of you who are new to the stream, this is my dog Jojo. She gets territorial. Jojo, don't bark into the mic at least. Come on, baby. Hey. Hey, see, Jojo, it's okay. Here. Jojo. There we go. Jojo needs milk. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, she's well fed. It's just she wants all of my attention and doesn't want to share it with the Chihuahua at all. But Rocky's a very good boy. You've not heard him at all on the stream. And he's right here. They're both immediately on top of my lap, in between my keyboard and mouse. Between me and my keyboard and mouse, I guess. My keyboard, mouse, and I. All right. What part of the fight are we? Okay, of course we're in the air. Why wouldn't we do it? All right, I think we're... Maybe not go after the Cyber Demon first. Revenant hunting. That was going to do damage. I thought it was outside the effective area. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, I missed. No, Jojo. Okay, fine. We'll use the life sigil here because I blame Jojo for that one. Actually, wait. Jojo, Rocket, you're... Ah, Jojo, no. Jojo, hey. I've only got the one, so I'm not being tempted by it anyways. Don't tempt me, Jojo. Oh, okay, and I'm dead. Never mind. Yeah, Rocky is pretty chill. I do agree, by the way, that the mech and dragon parts were the main things I thought looked meh. And yeah, I mean, and they're not that big a part of the game. It's just, they kind of mess the pacing a little bit because all of a sudden you're not running around being the Doomslayer. You're playing a dragon game, or you're playing a very slow... Let's see if I can just... Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? I can't switch to them with that. I think that might have also been the problem. I'm trying to use the same button that's... I didn't really do all that much. Really? Not what I wanted to do. The bark of run ending, yeah. Is this an outer space ship shooter now? No, I just don't spend a lot of time on the ground. Which, if anything, was one of the big complaints a lot of Eternal fans had about Dark Ages, that the feet don't leave the ground aspect of it kind of went against the concept of the newer Doom games, and they were kind of all about flying around and being incredibly powerful, double jumping, monkey bar swinging, you know, that, all the stuff. How did that parry not land? Oh, didn't realize you were alive. How, like, is this like the invincible snake lady? Ah. Oh my god, I keep on falling to the ground. Oh, what the hell? No! Okay. Okay. That was, profound disappointment was how I would describe that emotion that I just felt. Let's actually try this BFC and all 3 shots at him later, because... Oh, well. Shotgun. You're supposed to be able to go through things, aren't you? Oh, crap. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to switch to normal weapons. Okay. And I'm dead. Hey, Sharesight. How's it going? Zombie says, I like the old Doom style better, just being the tough juggernaut on the ground. We have so many movement shooters. I mean, I don't know, because, like, Doom, despite there not being jumping in the original Doom, you're constantly moving and they're very fast. And there is, like, verticality to it as well. It's just you've got things like stairs and portals and stuff to manage it with. And, well, I mean, least of all, switches that then extend platforms, like, stuff like that. So, I don't know. Like, I mean, I think that there's definitely a distinction between Doom 93, like, Doom 2 and Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and Dark Ages. And I definitely think that there's distinctions between Dark Ages, 2016, and Eternal as well. But I don't think any of those ones in particular, flat out don't feel like a Doom game at all. It's just, they feel like different types of Doom games, I guess. And you say we have enough movement shooters, but, like, honestly, name some that are really all that popular or any good in the last few years. I mean, there was a little while where, like, Call of Duty was trying to copy Titanfall and stuff, but I think that one of the things that I think makes a lot of first-person shooters interesting is how you are able to defend yourself. And in general, movement is the most common thing to use as a mechanic for defense, because if anything, the thing that makes Dark Ages very much unlike most first-person shooters, it's the focus on blocking and parrying is not very common in first-person shooters. But I don't know, I think it works. I think it works in this game quite well, and I don't think it's the parrying that was the actual reason the game didn't do all that well. Like, there are people that will be like, oh, it's just parry slop, that's why this game didn't do well. I'm like, I don't know, I don't think the parry mechanics are implemented poorly or anything like that, and I do think that giving the player dynamic ways to defend is not necessarily a bad thing, and it absolutely doesn't make all games super easy because you can parry. Which I've heard other people say as well. It's like, well, I mean, I don't know, then why isn't Sekiro the easiest Souls game? Like, well, why do people often refer to it as Sekiro being, like, the most difficult of From Software's games? Because that game you can parry every single attack in the game, essentially. And the ones that you can't, you're given very clear indications of, and you have countermeasures for those as well. It's just, it's not parrying. I hate that is like the only wheelie who takes more than one shot to kill after you've gotten rid of his shield. This one I've got to... Nope, I made the same mistake again. Shit, fuck. We were dead. Oh. That was a very last second switch to spear in order to grapple. Oh, really? That sucks. Oh no. This with critical health is not good. See, because like I don't have infinite dashes. Okay. Alright, did I miss anything? It's the reason I prefer 2016 over Eternal. For me, there's too many options and things to keep track of. I do think it's an amazing game, though. I mean, yeah, and that's fair. No. Oh, no, no. I think V for the power weapons. It's just like I can't swap back to my standard weapons fast enough because I need to be able to do it like instantaneously. Oh, crap, can't parry. Man, I can really use that attack at the beginning of this phase. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, fuck. I hate that attack. Floor is lava and then big hard to dodge things that are... Oh, fuck off! Oh my god, I don't even believe that. Okay, sorry about that. Honestly, really thought I had him there. You know, 93 shotgun doesn't add too much. It adds stagger to him pretty easily, but... Okay, it's okay, we got this thing. I have not lost morale. My morale is still at least neutral. High might be going a bit far. Ah, come on, throw! Ah, I misaligned. There we go. Oh, okay. I guess I staggered him. What this is, I swear to God, that I didn't forget what they're called. The snake lady. That snake lady is causing me so much trouble today. Ah, Rocky, my trigger hand. Yeah, hold on one second, Rocky has claimed mouse pad real estate. It's okay, buddy, you're a good boy. Okay, we'll take a moment here. Don't mind there being more mechanics. Jump is a pretty standard addition. And is this a remix of a Doom 2 song? Actually, you know, it does sound familiar, but I know that some of Andrew Holshold's IDKFA songs are in the game, but I thought they were mostly in the classic missions. Really? Okay. 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 What? Oh. Second time today I've been like, why can't I chain up to that grapple point? It's like, because I still have the shield equipped. That's why. Yeah, Whole Shield is very, very good at making shooter music. Doom Dusk, a Medieval, Doom the Dark Ages or sorry, I guess I mean technically Doom the Dark Ages DLC, even though he made that music quite some time ago, but Doom Ancient Gods DLC for Doom Eternal. Really? How much faster could I have gotten into the air? Real, I hate you. Oh my god, killed by the Komodo. Spawn more things that will heal me. Thank you. Oh no. Damn it. Alright, I think I'm kind of getting the hang of when exactly to switch to power weapons, when I'm not going to risk my health as a result. Though I do think getting the BFG shots out of the way first is a better idea. I can do one off the bat, switch. Oh. Get most of them in the air, and then things are kind of okay. There we go. I was like, hold on. Now what is my switch weapon class type again? Not exactly the best demonstration of my mastery of the mechanics, though, I will say that. I think, actually, yeah. There seems to be 2 tiers of critical difficulty. Right in the eye does seem to do more damage. Not that obviously it probably would, but... Oh no, I'm dead. Felled by the pit again. Fell by felling. I was felled. Oh no, Doom 2016 soundtrack is Mick Gordon. And most of Doom Eternal. Andrew Holshow was just the Dark Ages DLC. Sorry, no, God. Ancient Gods DLC. Oh. Where is that snake lady? Oh, you're alive? There we go. Okay. I thought I was doing so well. Okay. Alright. The flying eye. What kind of eye is in flying, I guess, Cyclops face? With arms! Not even just a face. That would be less weird, I suppose. Also, speaking of Cyclops, no, I did not see the Odyssey. I really don't want to sit in a theater for 3 hours. I'm just kind of not in the mood. Or spend money for that matter. Oh. So let's make sure I'm actually landing on ground. I still do damage here. Oh god, you can actually even not get the critical. Okay. Well, I suppose that's a problem. Ah. Okay. Not saying anything. I'm saying things, but just to show you that I'm still here, I'm just not going to say anything. Ah, crap. Oh, almost did the exact same thing. Okay, we're tanking that. Hopefully not dying here. More lost souls. Give me less. Okay. Might be second and a half phase though. This game does tend to do that. There we go. It's nice that we had those BFG shots. I think we got them, everybody. Oh. Yeah. I believe I have retrieved my Steam Blue Ribbon. Because they took it away from me when the DLC launched. Yay! I've done it. What do you think about that, Rocky? You good boy. He's a very good puppy. But yeah, so that was the Doom the Dark Ages Revelations DLC. And, you know, I thought it was pretty good. I generally enjoyed it quite a lot. I think I would argue that it is substantially better than the standard Dark Ages campaign. And I think least of all, possibly most of all, because there's no break from you being the Doomslayer running around on foot shooting things. The original Doom games never needed mini-game segments where you're doing something other than running and shooting, or like being on foot, like infantry segments, as it were, where now we have like cavalry and heavy armored segments, I guess, in the main Dark Ages campaign. The story was like pretty minimal. It's just kind of there. To be honest, I don't even know that I could 100% tell you exactly what happened. I'd probably have to go back through and read a bunch of the codexes. I was mostly just focusing on this fun video game that I was playing through the time that it ran, which was shorter than the Doom the Dark Ages game, possibly, but I think a lot of that will be down to the difficulty you play on and modifiers that you used. So I guess to clarify, my difficulty was Nightmare difficulty, not Ultra Nightmare, just normal Nightmare. And the only modifier I used was I moved the slow motion on parrying and melee down to 0. So the game does not slow down when I'm parrying or meleeing. And I think even that made the game feel a hell of a lot better. I didn't like the constant bullet time Zack Snyder shots that it was going to. It's like, okay, now this guy's swinging a sword and we're going to have it hit the shield and it's going to go into slow motion for like 3 seconds for no reason. And I liked being able to remove that. I think that's always something that they should have had in the game from the beginning, but they put it in now, and I think it is better. I think they probably should have only had that be a thing on easy difficulty or something like that, just to get people used to the idea of parrying and melee attacks. But yeah, no, I had a pretty good time. Although I guess we can speed up these credits. And I've found pretty much everything. There might be a couple collectibles to find, and I think there's some currency hidden in the levels that I haven't found yet either. But that is useless because I have no upgrades left to buy. And yeah, Cher said I was on the endgame boss, like the boss that you had to find all the keys for, and that's it. So that's an optional boss. You don't have to fight that boss, but it is. Oh god, we can do double speed up. I was kind of thinking that might end up seeming distracting. Can I just skip the credits? I don't care about the Italian actors. I'm sure they're all talented, but I didn't hear any of them. Also, I mean, these are all the credits for Doom the Dark Ages. Like, none of these characters are in the what's it called? In the game. But yeah, so to get this boss fight, you have to find all the pieces of the ancient key. I don't know. It's like there's 8 pieces of a key that you have to find, and you do them. You have to do the classic missions, which are basically Doom and Doom 2 levels that are sort of remixed into a little bit of this gameplay, though it's really you only have the 93 shotgun. There's no other weapons, which I thought was a bit of a shame. I thought it would have been neat if they made it so that every single one of the weapons was its equivalent in the original Doom games when you were playing those missions. But I guess they wanted to make it so that the other power weapon that you get, it's like the BFG and the standard shotgun, which is, I guess, not super canon with how the original games were. The standard shotgun was, granted, it was better than your pistol or your very useless punch, but, you know, it was still like an early game weapon. Oh, post-credit scene. It's Todd Howard laughing in a cell. Bethesda Cinematic Universe. If I wasn't wearing headphones, that knock would have made the dogs run to the door. Happens often when I'm watching movies. Is that implying there's going to be more DLC, I guess? Involving Axeman? Or I guess that he's now the king, because that was the king's axe. The king's axe! And my axe. Spear skin acquire. The conqueror. Cool, I've now conquered. Is that it? Do I just get a spear? Master Arena is activated. Oh god. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, they keep adding content. Gotta give them some points for that. Unlock additional HUD styles. Oh, cool. We can have it be, you know, old school Doom guy. That's kind of neat. Can I... Wait, how do I do that? Do I have to do that in the main menu? UI, enable HUD, face avatar style. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. He even has his little animations. Alright, I guess we can try one of these master arenas. But yeah, I kind of thought that was the last challenge, because it's this door that you have to open up to fight him. And yeah, most of the other challenges in the game I've completed, but I guess the master arenas are next up. Although I'm all out of power weapon ammo. I think though, well, if I go in here, can I just pick up the power weapon ammo that was at the beginning of it? Or do I have to, well, am I gonna have to fight him again? Okay, well, that's one BFG round. Can I teleport back? Let's see. If I can just keep going into this door, I can refill my power whoop. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might actually work. Doomslayer will return in Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, that was my goal. Okay, no, it doesn't recharge these. Alright. Well, we have one BFG round. Going into these master arenas. Now, I think these will likely just be for fun. Oh. We got life sigils, and I think I just picked up another... Ah, codex entry. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Start with the first one. Why not? This arena. It's not new areas, it's just, I guess, new challenges within existing areas. What? This could be that. Get up. Okay, let's get our bearings here. I'm invincible. Oh crap, I say as I just melee attack a whole bunch of exploding enemies. I don't even know how my brain is processing this. I'm acting on instinct. Oh, I thought that hit. Fucking tackle demon. Okay. Alright. Shit. How are you alive? The masoning. Okay, I wonder how long this goes on for. No, I'm gonna have to end up fighting an archvile. What? Okay. 2 of these guys. That's awesome. What? Really? Ah, screw it. I'll keep going. There's enemies that have icons of sorts. Is it you? Are you the one who is the enemy I must kill? Is that it? Alright. There we go. Granted, I did use a life sigil, but it was, yeah, first attempt on a master arena, not bad. Okay, yeah, I'll you know what, screw it, I'll keep playing. Because EFAP's starting soon, and then maybe I'll raid them, unless they're not doing anything today. 1 second. I'll see if... Oh, hi, Rocky. Rocky just gave a little sneeze. Rocky, you're very cute. Yeah, it seems like Mauler's kind of like Metal in that he doesn't schedule the streams. They just go. But yeah, whatever. We'll keep going with our. So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. What was the way back? Or do is this like its own area, so I have to go return to Purgatory for it? Yeah, okay. So here, we'll return to Purgatory, and then we'll see if we go through the Master Arena door. Does that give us our BFC and shotgun ammo back? I did mean to switch to the shotgun, but I was actually fumbling with it and then realized that the thing I wanted to kill with it was already dead. How do I get down here again? I think it's this way. I kind of do like having the little Doom guy thing. Okay, here actually, wait, we'll go see if that one's respawned in there, because I've done a thing. And it has! Okay, cool. Doom the Unk Ages, Unk's Day. Yes, that's every single Doom game is that. We've been around for quite some time, the Doom games and I. Okay, the life sigil doesn't respawn, but the ammo for the power weapons does. So I think, do I have 2 BFG shots? Oh no, I've got 3. Nice. Okay, cool. Number 2. Don't hate the music, I must say. Oh. Okay, well, died pretty fast on that one. That's a shame. Actually, maybe I am getting a little on the thirsty side. Alright, we'll do... I guess we'll do one more attempt and see if we do substantially better and I get a second win, but I think I'm getting to about the point that I want to call it a day. Oh no! That sucked. Okay. I'll give it another try because I was very much trying to chain spear to that Cocodemon and I just ended up doing nothing. Actually here, you know what? Just for fun. We'll see what just leading with the 93 shotgun goes like. I gotta say, it did go pretty well. Where are the witches? Oh, crap. There's another one. I know there's gotta be. They always come in twos. They're like Halo hunters. The witch is dead. Of course, my favorite. Are you armored? A fucking armored archvile? Are you out of your mind? Adding this into the game? Fuck. Oh yeah, I figured out a way to kill Archviles fast. It's, it involves the stab. You gotta get in close, hit him with a melee, and then stab him till they just are not doing anything anymore. Ah! Where was that supercharged health that I saw hiding somewhere? There we go. Now would be the time. Okay. Ah. Oh no, come on. Got him. Okay, 2 master arenas done. Oh, okay. God, my heart rate. Should we keep going? Dare we even? Alright, here, we'll return to Purgatory just to make sure that we can get that BFG ammo back. Huh. But, I mean, yeah, like the... Actually, you know, I really wish I did know how much this DLC cost, because I did just get it with the Ultimate Edition. And to be fair, I bought the Ultimate Edition because it says story DLC being added after launch will be included in this pack. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to support this game because I like Doom. And at least I know that I won't have to pay for the DLC when it comes out. And I didn't. But if it's anywhere like resembling reasonably priced, I'd say, like, honestly, this is a no-brainer buy if you already have the base game. Now, not knowing what the base game costs in addition to this DLC might make me less likely to recommend that to someone wholeheartedly. But I don't believe you need to play the base game to play Revelations. I think because you just select it from the menu. I suppose don't quote me on that, but... Armored Archvile, though, I was not expecting to see. Those appear nowhere else in the game. There was probably the most difficult Praetor challenge, though, was when I had to fight 2 Archviles in addition to a whole bunch of other enemies. That was not a ton of fun, but it is also what made me figure out that means by which to kill Archviles fast. At the same time, apparently Hugo Martin did say that they're gonna nerf stab damage against the Archvile, so that might not be a way that you can complete it forever. God. Okay. Maybe not do too many pickups of... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to blow into the mic that hard. I apologize. Empowering Cyber Demon. Ah! Oh, God. So I probably should figure out where that portal goes. Maybe over here? Maybe like a last-minute runaway thing. course, witches, my favorite. Another cyber demon. What the hell? Okay, there's an archvile in play. Oh crap. No! Oh well. Alright, so at the very least, we do know that this encounter escalates to archvile territory. Maybe we'll try the leading with the 93 shotgun thing again. Where's the big enemies? Oh god. Megadon Hunter takes a lot of 93 shotgun rounds. Oh no. Oh, damn. Conquering arenas is what I do best. Actually, not really. I can't even name a single arena that I've conquered in real life. Especially because despite being Canadian, I never played hockey growing up. I was just not that good at skating. And skating, pretty important for hockey. Oh no. Ah. I've been felled by the cyber demon. Oh, wrong one. Can I exit? Hey, I'll just die. I've already destroyed this one. I'm the master of this arena already. There we go. Huh. I am from the Frisia, the Netherlands. Skating is massive here, but I never learned it. I mean, I learned how to skate. Like, I know how. I was just not particularly good at it, and The idea of playing a sport in which my skating is going to be the deciding factor for whether or not other people win a game, I just didn't want to do it. I think that team sports in general I never really got into as a kid. I'm more like doing things like martial arts and snowboarding and stuff like that. Ah. My mace just did not land in time. Okay. Maybe I'll switch to the 93 shotgun when I get to that cyber demon just to kill him relatively quickly. Oh, that sucks. There it is. Oh, come on. I was in the middle of an animation. Man, again. Oh wait, hold on though. If I restart map from checkpoint, I think I do go into the... Yeah, okay. Selection area. I think I keep on going into that one just because it's immediately straight. Where is that cyber demon? There he is. Wow. That Komodo took me down fast. What? There he goes. Okay, we're back in the game. Not that we ever really left, it's just now we're in a situation in which we might actually do better than last time. I'm not gonna say when. What? Why are you not? Okay, that was really weird. It just would not enter that execution animation. YouTube notifications open. There we go. Hey Mark, what's your advice for getting a decent gaming PC during the RAM crisis? I mean, no, I guess that depends. Honestly, I'd say your absolute best bet for saving money would be going with a AM4 motherboard and DDR4 RAM, because RAM tends to be what is the most expensive thing, and it's apparently not going to get better anytime soon. So DDR4 RAM was the previous generation RAM that if you've got a decent amount of it, it's still actually pretty good for games that you would play right now, and I think that you'll be more likely to find second-hand RAM that way, and that'll help save some money. But for video cards, I'd say honestly shoot for an AMD one, because the NVIDIA ones are getting ultra expensive, and the difference for actual performance, not like upscaled or frame generated performance, is pretty minimal. And I guess also the real thing would be, like, are you going to be playing on a television, like are you doing a Steam Machine kind of deal, or a desk? Because if you're playing at a desk, honestly I think the best thing you could possibly do to save money and still have a really, really good experience gaming right now would be just get a 1080p monitor, like a really good high refresh rate 1080p gaming monitor, and use that, because then you don't have to worry about most of the stuff that you need high-end hardware for. And games will still look quite good as long as it's not 1080p trying to be stretched out to a 4K display, because that's when using upscaling is generally a better idea than not. But I would, so like, it's tricky, because like part of me wants to say, but I would say start getting some stuff soon. Also piecemeal, I mean, it's what I always used to do, is just buy a couple parts at a time and start with the parts that are not going to become obsolete. I mean, honestly, even that advice is not as important these days, because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of new hardware coming out from anybody, because even the stuff that's available right now, it's difficult to sell it at a reasonable price. But what I used to say is start with the things like your case and your power supply unit, and anything that you know isn't going to be obsolete if it takes you a year to build the PC. So I'd recommend, if you're going to go with a 4K display, the thing I would recommend getting is a 9070 XT graphics card, same one that Metal has, and I've got one on my Linux build, and it's very good. And the only reason I'm not using it now is because I didn't want to buy two, and this is the 5080 that I got mostly for... Ah, God, what the hell is happening here? Ah, no! I wanted to... Oh, they're not all clumped up anymore. But yeah, and I think the big thing with shopping for a PC over shopping for a console, and getting a PC that is a proper desktop form factor, and not getting a laptop or a pre-built that's meant to be like, oh, this is like a PC that's kind of like a console, which is granted what the Steam Machine is. But the benefit to just a proper form factor PC over it is that you can upgrade it over time, so that if prices come down, or if eventually you decide, okay, I'm gonna put a bit, well, like I've got some extra money and I got a good price on this graphics card that I saw on Facebook Marketplace because someone in my area was selling one, and it's pretty good, and I don't have to worry about the tax on top of that price because it's personal sale and not like an actual business, then you can do that. Whereas with what was the word we're gonna say? Didn't want to use 2 rounds, but whatever. How are, like, that Agadon Hunter takes so much damage. Alright. Maybe 1 or 2 more attempts and then I'll call it a day. But I did get through half of the Master Arena, so, you know, not bad. And we fought the endgame boss, and I'm fairly certain, hold on, I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, well, this attempt doesn't count. I was gonna just go to game page and see my achievements. Yeah, okay, I got my blue ribbon back, so I now have all the Doom the Dark Ages achievements again. I lost it when the DLC came out. I was looking at some new pre-builds that use Steam OS, like MetaPC Steamroller. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, and I mean, if you want to build a Linux build, then yeah, I'd say that stuff like that would be a good thing to go with, especially if form factor is important to you. But I believe the MetaPC one is it's a little bigger than the Steam machine, but you can upgrade it. It's not like the GPU isn't soldered to the board the way the Steam machines is, which I think is good, especially for new PC owners that what might be predicated or might be a part of console players seeing the value in PC gaming. I think a lot of them might end up getting pretty upset if they get a Steam machine just by realizing that, oh, all these other PC gamers can upgrade their PC, but I'm stuck with this, and the only thing I can upgrade is the storage capacity and the RAM, and both of those things are super expensive. Wow. Okay, that was an invisible. An invisible dude. Don't like the invisible dudes. They really mess me up in the middle of intense encounters, and these master challenges have been pretty intense, gotta say. Come on, get your shield down. Oh, both of them are still alive? Fuck. Okay, well, at least one's dead now. Wow! Bring me somewhere better. Grabbing the supercharge. Oh no, I definitely do not have any heroic essence. That's bad for when I want to throw a spear at a witch. Why can't it? Where did the witch run off to? Ding dong, the witch is not yet dead, and I want the witch to be dead because they teleport around and do territory denial stuff. Ah! Boom. Did she teleport? I feel like she teleported. Ah, totally teleported. Got her. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I feel like that was a pretty good last attempt to go out on. Alright, everybody. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day, but it was fun playing some Doom, getting through the rest of the Revelations DLC. And yeah, when next I stream, I'm not sure what I'll be streaming next, because now I've done all the Revelations thing on Nightmare. 2 out of the 4 master arenas. Here I don't even have any of the keys because this save file is a critical... I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck behind an impenetrable wall that has enemies that I need to fight on the other side of it. I'm debating deleting it though because I think it's actually kind of funny to have it. But that's why profile number 2 is the one that I actually use. But anyways, everybody, thank you very much for joining, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturdays. I hope that you have a great week. Take care.